Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating heaven on earth, people, and the way that I do it, number one, is I help people to realize that what they call their soul is the spirit of God. Therefore, God lives inside of you, and as you take claim to that, people, then you become God. I'm also creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is to become the higher you, or become the highest version of yourself. You know, it's like, obviously, in present form, our life, the way it exists, is, that's mostly what we are right now. But it's like, as you transition your mind to identify even that you're not just your physical form, but you're your mind, body, and spirit. So you understand that there's a higher version of yourself. In other words, there's a greater version of yourself. And you know this to be true because you understand that you have changed a lot over the last 10, 20, 30 years. You've grown and changed. You have evolved. So obviously you understand that there's still even higher versions of yourself, you know? Like, I want you to realize that, the highest version of ourself, people, is being our soul, is being our spirit in essence, and using our mind to create the new world, which is the tool that the Spirit of God used to create the new world, is with our mind and with our words, people. It's like your thoughts give you the words. Without thoughts, it's like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? So it's like you have to use your mind to create the visions of the new amazing life that you want. And obviously, as you create the visions, then you can articulate it. It's a lot easier to talk about something that you can see, even if it's just seeing it with your mind, you know? And I want you to acknowledge and realize, though, that the highest version of yourself is the Spirit of God. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the key and focus here is to become the highest version of yourself over time. And that takes intentional practice. It's like after you identify who and what the highest version of yourself look like, then it's like, okay, great. How do you become that? And you get busy practicing on a daily basis, becoming the highest version of yourself, like every single day, like intentionally practicing on being that, Who are you, as your highest version of yourself? What kind of decisions do you make? The decisions that you make is like, okay, what would the highest version of yourself do if you was faced with that decision? And would you still make the same decision? The answer to that, I would say almost 100% of the time, is no. But you have to first identify what the highest version of yourself is and looks like, which is that you are the spirit. That's when you fully embody and become the spirit and being in tune with the things of the spirit. And also when you become your mind, in the sense that you also understand that your mind is very powerful, in the sense that you can create the future, the amazing future that you desire with your mind. That is indeed your creation tool. And as you use your mind again, then it gives you the words that you speak to articulate the things you see. All right. But definitely, though, just kind of wrapping this up, man, is that I want you to become the highest version of yourself, people. And that is indeed a choice. I want you to choose to become that. Choose to become the greatest version of yourself. Choose to become the higher version of yourself, people, every single day. Every single day, take actions that reflects that you are trying or applying, taking actions that would represent what your highest version of yourself would do. And I think the more you practice on that, then eventually you're no longer trying, you're no longer practicing. You just happen to be where you become it. just like you have become all these new versions of yourself that you've been evolving into over the years. You know, the difference this time around, though, is that you don't accidentally stumble into growth. It's that you're intentionally creating the new version of yourself and, you know, intentionally taking the actions on a daily basis of becoming your greatest version of yourself, the higher version of yourself, becoming the Spirit of God who's inside of you, aligning mind, body, and spirit. You know, so that is indeed the message today, people. Become the higher version of yourself, you know. Shout out to my co-creators, man, of Heaven and Earth International. This is the space office of people where we understand that everything is energy and energy is everything, you know. And we understand also that we are creating heaven on earth energetically, you know. And the way we do it, people, is that we're syncing, you know, synchronizing the collective. All the collectives out here, we're synchronizing. We're synchronizing through prayer. We're synchronizing through our vision of what we would like to envision this new world to be. We are doing it, man, by taking the action of self-development, because we realize that as we all become the highest version of ourselves, then that means that we're tapping into the spirit and the ability to create with our mind and words, you know, by speaking and declaring the things that we want to see. Because the way we change the world, number one, is we change ourselves. And as we change ourselves, we understand that we're changing the people that surround us, because as they watch us, they get inspired to go on their journey also. And as they go on their journey and enlightenment happens, then that creates the motivation to keep on doing and keep on growing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as a collective, man, it's that energetically we are creating heaven on earth, people. Now, as far as the promise that I've seen is that for the people that join this collective, and there's requirements for that, but as you join this collective, then what happens is, you know, we get to share in the benefits of being connected to this purpose, which is creating heaven on earth. The benefits, people, is that as you join in on this, then you receive the blessings of God over your life. You receive the favor of God over your life. You receive the protection of God over your life. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're co-creating this new world that we're creating. You're co-creating it, man, because you're tapping in energetically in the spirit. And as you do that, then we all benefit each other, you know. My blessings, you get a share of that, you know. And as you basically join in the collective and continue to really tap in, and you'll be blessed, you know, according to these three requirements. The first one, people, is that you must choose to believe that you are the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God lives inside of you, therefore you are God and have the ability to create. That's how you become a co-creator with the Spirit of God. Number two, people, is that you must follow my page. Follow my page, watch these videos and these downloads every day. And as that happens, people, then it not only feeds your spirit, but it gives you ideas, you know, and energetically boosts you, motivates you. Number three, people, is that, you know, you must speak your truth, man. You know, authenticity is the new currency of this world. And for those that tap into that and speak their truth, then they will eventually at some point get paid to exist, man. You know, which is the vision. Authenticity is the currency. So all you have to do, people, is grab your phone, say what comes to your mind, and as long as it's authentic, then just know and believe that you're helping people out here. You are indeed transforming this world. You are being a blessing to others, you know, as long as you embody those three things that I just shared with you, man. And you do tap into the blessings, the favor, and protection over your life, and the abundance, people. The most important, we're in the abundance season right now. This is indeed the reaping season. That's one of the biggest benefits that you'll receive before the end of this year by being a part of the collective, as we continue to evolve and grow and change and improve for the betterment, you know. With that being said, people, you know, Shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who is the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean and the African diaspora worldwide. You know, as I watch some of the clips of the track meet over there in Tokyo, in Japan, it's like I'm very happy to see a lot of these African countries like Botswana, man. They doing their thing, you know. I'm very impressed with them. I think they won the 800 and the 400. No, for sure the 400. But, you know, I find a genuine joy in that, man. You know, if it ain't Jamaica winning most of the stuff there, I'm very happy right now about Botswana, though, like really stepping up in the track game. That made me very happy and very proud, you know. Overall, man, as you already know, I'm here to unite the Caribbean and Africa, and the way we do it, people, is by choosing to stand united, man. You know, we're not perfect. You know, ain't nobody need to be. That doesn't even exist. And we're choosing to support each other, though, regardless of whatever the situation is. We are working together, man, to create a better world, a better life, a better future for our generations to come, you know? And that's for anybody black across the world, man. We're here to support, inspire, motivate, and encourage each other. Here's our mantra. Number one is that we are brothers and sisters keepers. Number two, people, is that each one teach one. Whatever you know will benefit somebody, whatever you know that you know skill-wise, teach it to others so that way you can help them transform their lives. My declarations over your life, people. Number one is that you are a millionaire. You are married to the person of your dreams. Number three is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit will continue to lead you and guide you, man, to being the greatest version of yourself that you could possibly be, you know? And I really just pray, man, that you continue to explore what it's like to tap into the Spirit and finding your purpose and really and truly just transforming your life, man, to become the greatest version of yourself, to become the highest version of yourself, and practice on being that every single day. Because you already can be that right now. It's just that I don't expect it to happen overnight. But I figure over time, if you're intentional, then you'll get there sooner than later. Anyways, people, blessing on to y'all and y'all family, man. Y'all have a great day.